something special for the collector that is not always the same. And I think it was maybe 10 years ago, I had the idea to give them exquisite accessories. And because I did not have really the time to do all the accessories by myself, I had the great idea, it must be something boring to do everything in your style. It must be much more interesting to work with other artists. So to give, for example, an antique reproduction, a very good one, to one of the dolls, and to show people maybe, you know, in the older time, the girls had to be careful with their placings with their dolls because they are from porcelain. Also is a part of our doll history. So this was a very big success. Also we did, of course, teddy bears at this time and for the dolls. And then I had a good friend in New Zealand, Christine Green. She's very very artistic, but a totally different style, very grotesque, more grotesque. So this is with my dolls mostly a little bit of romantic and sweet, and her more grotesque style together in a doll. It's beautiful. I love this, and people liked it very much too because there is an it's the two different styles make the whole doll, the whole thing more interesting.
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
Okay.
I hope my English is so bad. So in
No,
German,
it's
I'm much better in German.
You're doing well. So what are your goals for the future then?
Of course, not to give up. Because it's not so easy. Of course, now with all the financial and all over the world, but I still hope that there are still people left with a lot of dreams and fell in love with the dolls, and yeah, and I continue as long as I'm healthy and have fun with it. I will continue.
And specifically now with your 2009 line, can you talk about that at all?
Oh yeah. Once Upon a Time will be the line, and I think it will be a very interesting line, and makes me a lot of headache, and some of the dolls, like normally I design the whole doll before I do it. And then I have the modeling procedure, and then I'm looking for the materials, what is in my imagination or on my papers. And then suddenly this little girl, what I'm doing, she has her own attitude. Because she's standing there, I have my dressmaker with me, and I tell her what to do, and she's coming with a dress, and the doll says, no, I don't like this. And it does not match me. Look at me. And I said, oh my God, what did I do? So it's a procedure. Sometimes the doll makes you crazy. And I do 4 different dresses for her until she says, okay, that's it. I'm going to IDEX and I'm going to Nürnberg Tortfest. Okay, this is my dress. Because sometimes they are not, I try to make little girls. Yeah, little girls, they have their own attitude, so they do.
Okay.
It's really crazy, but it's true.
And so they inform the creation process.
Yeah, but it's like in all the creative processes,
Yes.
yeah, is always something, you know, that you have to change during you are doing something. All the big painters, they change during their work because something is coming up, and then they have to think about something else.
Okay.
It's the same with dolls.
Okay. And why will collectors be excited about this new line?
Hopefully, and also my new book will come out now. Finally, it will come out. I promised it since 1.5 years, but it's now with the it's now with the people who design it with me, you know, the pictures and the pages.
Okay.
And I think we will, end of November, it goes in printing, and it will be at IDEX,
Okay.
of course.
Okay.
I will show it.
What's the name?
What is the name? Oh my God. Oh, don't ask me too much this
Okay.
morning after a long flight. In 15 minutes,
We'll
I
ask
know
you that
it.
later. It's more.
Look for Hildegard Gunzel.
It's an illustrated
Yeah.
book, though, of your work.
Yeah,
or-
from my first book was from the beginning to the end of '97. Now
Okay.
we made one from '88
Okay.
to 2009 will be in the book too.
Okay.
So this will be in a retrospective, what is this in English? It's an overlook, or you see from 10 years.
A biography.
Oh, retrospective.
Yeah,
Retrospective, yeah.
Retrospective is
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And is there anything else you'd like to say to your collectors who are watching this?
Yeah, stay with me. Stay with me. I try to do my best, and yeah, and it's always nice to be here.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, thank you for your time
Yeah,
today.
thank you very much.
It's more.
Look for Hildegard Gunzel.
It's an illustrated
Yeah.
book, though, of your work.
Yeah,
or-
from my first book was from the beginning to the end of '97. Now
Okay.
we made one from '88
Okay.
to 2009 will be in the book too.
Okay.
So this will be in a retrospective, what is this in English? It's an overlook, or you see from 10 years.
A biography.
Oh, retrospective.
Yeah,
Retrospective, yeah.
Retrospective is
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And is there anything else you'd like to say to your collectors who are watching this?
Yeah, stay with me. Stay with me. I try to do my best, and yeah, and it's always nice to be here.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, thank you for your time
Yeah,
today.
thank you very much.